Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Urban Empire episode 6 for this series. Let's begin. Last time we left off, we had balanced out our economy pretty effectively. Looking pretty nice there as we pull ourselves out of debt. Hoping to spend some of this extra money on upgrading those infrastructures that we had cut funding on, as well as upgrading our district's infrastructures, right to humane working conditions. Something near and dear to my heart. We're working on that now, and we're working on hydraulics, technological wise. Let's go ahead and burn through real quick so we can get this paid off. Finally, we're going to start making some money, and a good amount of it at a decent rate too. Might be worth saving up for the port, maybe. We also have a courthouse and electrical power plant now. I think the port's pretty important. It boosts companies, and we need 1.5 million, and it's going to be 23k a month. Well, that's no good. Awesome. All right, we need to work on things that are going to help us money-wise. Aluminum. Communication advances, combustion, epidemiology, surgical hygiene, mandatory vaccination, support for we should work on vaccinations and toilet paper. These are things that are going to help us health-wise pretty good. And our city average health is at 0, so I think that's a really good idea. And then environment-wise, we can start working on maybe stuff like that too. Want to keep proposing stuff here. I know taxing we're doing all right. I don't like that we're all the way up to 14%. That's a lot. Work safety. What else do we got here? City curfew, loitering ban. I guess people don't have as much fun when they can't loiter, but security goes up. We don't really need security to go up. Bonus to personal growth. Bonus to personal growth. Vocational high school grammar. This seems like a really important thing to pass. Let's definitely propose it. A lot of people are against it. I'm going to go for it anyways. I think I can convince a decent amount of people to fly with it. Oh, I need to readjust myself in my seat for a second. There we go. For some reason, I can't seem to get comfortable today. Lack of confidence. The Democratic Party councilors complain that the Free Democratic Party is untrustworthy. What is your response? You too find them treacherous. Get +3. -1. That's fine. I do find them treacherous. I think we need to completely get rid of them and have a one-party system. Let's begin the vote. Oh! Are we going to make it? Oh! Women's rights in school elections did not pass. I meant to... That's my fault. I'm sorry. I meant to mess around with that a little bit. Use some of my goodwill. Okay, well, it didn't pass. We'll try again later. Economy's still bouncing back around. It might be more beneficial for me to build another district, as crazy as that sounds. We seem to have a residential demand going on here, but that's pretty much it. Alright, so rights to humane working conditions is going to go through, so let's pass that. To make people happy. A little bit of a burden on our businesses, but that's okay. I think it's pretty important. So labor safety regulations were passed. Lack of confidence. Okay, I get the same exact thing. I'm going to go with it again. That gives me even more goodwill with the Democratic Party. And health has gone up considerably. It is hereby proposed that all citizens be allowed to own companies. Anyone can own companies. I thought the LLC, the limited liability companies that we allowed people to open up, pretty much dealt with that. So who can own companies now if people can't? I mean, I'm totally down. Let anybody own companies if they want them. It must be only wealthy people that are allowed to start companies, which is LLCs. Which, by the way, we're really early in times. Isn't LLCs a new thing? If anybody knows, correct me. I mean, I own my own LLC, but I'm not entirely sure the history behind it. But I was almost positive that limited liability companies was more of a modern day thing, like within the last 5 years. Or maybe it's been around for a long time, but it's just gotten really popular in the last 5 years. You see a lot of people with LLCs now. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and just let that go through. And then if I have to do some messing around with the numbers, I can. Social Democratic Party wins the election. Yikes. Socratic Party losing power there, which isn't good because they're pretty important for me. They have 15 council members, 16, 11, 11, and 8. Okay. Well, they're right behind this party. We've got a little bit of goodwill with them, though, so we'll just hang on to that as much as we can. The Social Democrats have proposed making public transport free for every citizen. There will be a council vote, but what do you think? I think absolutely not. We can't afford that. Are you kidding me? Oppose? Oh my God. This is ridiculous. No, it's going to make me bankrupt. I can barely afford my economy now. Oh, boy, I tell you. Look, where's it all going? Nobody knows. It just keeps going. In half a year, there'll be the Athletic Championship of Swearia. Rome has lots of capable athletes who can participate in the championship. How does Rome support its athletes? Pay for training and travel costs. They can go, but the city won't pay. Oh, boy. That's a lot of money. But you know what? Athletics are pretty important. I think the city should cover it. The team of Rome participated in the Athletic Championship of Swearia, and thanks to intensive training and generous city support, the athletes won several silver medals and a gold as well. The whole city is excited by their success. See, that's not a bad thing. Bonus to fun. It's gone up a little bit. Yes, that's a good thing. It cost us 500,000, but we had the money for it, so might as well do it. I don't know how I'm going to get more people against this. I believe I can get the Socratic Party against it. Make them feel ashamed if they oppose you. That helped a lot. It didn't swing it much, though. Wow, that made a big difference, though. But it's still not changing these numbers. That helped, too. I have a lot of power. Wow, that made it even more, though. Well, boy. Okay, it's still going to get passed. Can't believe we're about to make public transportation free. Watch all my money just hemorrhage right out. You're going to bankrupt my entire economy. You've got to be kidding me. Whatever. We'll see how much money we start losing. Let me take a look real quick. I mean, yeah, sure, everybody's happy. Sure, of course they're happy. Who doesn't like free crap? Districts, what would it fall under? Probably administration. So we're looking at 30K now. We'll come back and take a look at that in a second. It did go up, though. It's still going up, but it's not. It can't be because of that. I know it affected one of these districts. Oh boy, I don't know which ones, but it definitely affected one of them. Wow, the alcohol industry is out of control right now. Well, either way, money's coming in, so I guess I can't be too upset. I would have figured it would have had a much larger effect on our economy, considering that. I mean, I didn't think that it would go up. I thought it was a 5% increase. Maybe I was reading it wrong. I don't like those little things that come up that are supposed to tell you the effects. They're not very useful, really, in all honesty. Okay, that's going to be good for health. Let's go ahead and get an aluminum industry going. Alright, epidemiology. For decades there has been a debate in the medical field on what causes disease. Slowly the idea that miasma, or bad odors, cause illness is losing ground, and doctors agree that there's something else at play here. Whose work should you focus on? You've got to be kidding me. Miasma. Vaccinations are safe and provide some immunity to some of the deadliest diseases humanity has ever faced. Vaccinations are also effective against other less immediately fatal diseases such as forms of hepatitis and HPV. Some studies show vaccines to be perhaps the greatest public health programs in history. I would agree. What about you, Jon Snow? Jon Snow. Come on, can I get... Okay, I guess these two are the same. Establishing basic hygiene practices is an important health and safety initiative benefiting all. Failing to do so risks an increase in disease. I would agree that people need to be hygienic. However, I think vaccines are extremely important. Wow. People do not like mandatory vaccines. But we're going for it anyways. Oh wait, no. There it goes. Wow, everybody changed their minds on it, I guess. And it was a quick vote. Cool. Unfortunately, that did increase how much it costs the monthly to fund the clinics, but health-wise, that should help us a lot. Okay, monthly budget balance is starting to really do well. I'm very happy with that right now. I guess I'll go ahead then and get... I have a lot of stuff here I want to get. Let's go ahead and get a port up and running. It does cost a lot, and there's a lot of running costs there, but I think it's going to be important. Accusations of incompetency. The chairman of the Social Democratic Party accuses you of being incompetent, probably because you have just had a disagreement with him. Well, you're a bunch of fools. That's what I think. I don't care what you think of me. Free Democratic Party. Okay. This is really going out of control now. I wonder what's causing such the spike. I think we'll be able to put another district up soon. But yeah, let's definitely get the port up and running. Hopefully that helps the companies to the point where our economy is boosted, but I feel like it's not going to really... This is the thing with like the institutes, that even though I kind of need them to keep progressing forward, in all reality... Wow, all industrial companies got a sales demand of -3%, so that's no good. In all reality, all it does is just lower my monthly budget balance by a lot, and then I feel like I never get my money's worth out of it. I'm paying $23K a month for something that's never ever going to be worth more than $23K a month as far as I'm concerned. I mean, I can't click on the railway station. I pay a lot to keep this up and running, but there's no way that it profits. So what's the point of even really having these? I could probably go through the whole game without having them, and it really wouldn't make a difference, it seems. Sure, my personal growth and fun are up +1, but the sales demand goes down -2. And on top of that, all it does is boost companies, which is what? I mean, what does it do to companies? Does it get me more money? Probably not. I'm not liking the way that's laid out. I'm going to be honest with you. Wow, this is really split. Anyone can start companies. Well, the Socratic Party likes me, so why don't we go ahead and plead with them? There we go. I figured they like me enough that that would help. I think it's going to go through. I could plead to these guys. That didn't really help a lot, but it's going to be just enough to get it through. Well, hopefully now that anybody can start businesses, finally reality, anyone can start a company. What I'm hoping that'll do is that will help our economy. It does appear to be helping already a little bit. I wish I could see what these are doing. Can I see? Maybe I can. Ah, yes. No, maybe not. These are the city infrastructure. Okay, hold on. Road and transportation infrastructure. Okay, things we definitely need to work on. You know what? We passed the public transportation, but we don't even have public transportation. That's why it didn't cost me any money. Oh, except for tram lines. We do have tram lines. Maybe not then. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, that's different districts. I wanted to see infrastructure. Alcohol industry, footwear, textiles, forestry, paper. Oh boy, city income. 130K from infrastructure. Expenses, income, taxes, commercial, industry taxes, my biggest one. And then other, I'm getting it, losing $1. Industry, 155K. It must have been my industry growing. That got me all that extra money I was needing. Industry, commercial, then sales tax, or income tax here is not really bring in all that much. I could get another district going. I don't really need one though. Residential, commercial demand's up, but industry's down, so I really don't need another district right now. I probably what I need to do is upgrade my current districts before I do that. It is hereby. Yeah, I'll support that. Aluminum. A French scientist has made a historic discovery and found a cheap way to produce aluminum. As the city administration has been looking into it, they're excited about the possibilities of using aluminum in different places. Should they focus on usage in the railroad, making city parks more pleasant, making playgrounds more pleasant? Well, those feel like the same exact thing, so use it in the railroad. Oh, thank God. Railroad's 20% less operating costs. We needed that. Now that we got 20% less operating costs on the railroad, let's go ahead and continue to modify some of our districts, upgrade them to things that we need. We've got the income to do it. Okay, I'm not going to worry about placing a service right now. Let's get running water going. 750K, 9,000 a month. Let's do it. And then you guys still need a gas infrastructure, so let's get that running. I think I forgot to actually set this for vote. Or maybe I did. It's not coming up, so I must have set it to be modified. Okay, I don't remember proposing it, but no upgrades. I wonder what those are. They must come over time with technology. Oh, yes, modifying the district, please. I'm glad they're so happy to pass that. So that should be this one here. Ah, which one is it? This one. Okay, they've got a gas infrastructure. Did I get these guys all set up? No, they're supposed to have water. There we go. I must only be able to do one at a time. But we'll get them with water. We've got them with gas. We'll get them. Well, how's our main? I think they're pretty set. Well, we can't do anything till this one goes through. Even with that, we're still doing good monthly budget-wise. Increase sales in certain industries. That's going to help a lot. An upgrade for the railroad station. Unlocks clocksmith. So we'll take a look and see what we can upgrade for the railway station. Okay, now we're just waiting for the right to vote to go through. 21K, okay, that seems a little bit more normal now that we've got both districts. But both districts being upgraded a little bit, we can see happiness.
60-year reign as the world's most precious substance was glorious, but soon an American chemist ruined everything.
Nice. Okay. Let's work on dynamite. What's that give us? Arms industry, construction companies, stone surface, support asbestos installation. Yeah, no. Unlock dismantle building. Okay. Oh, that's something we didn't have before. I was actually looking to dismantle buildings earlier. Combustion. The automobile, fire stations. None of this. Ban obscene comics. Huh. Shops closed on Sundays. Interesting. Oh, we don't even have this one yet. Support sports clubs, endorse national romanticism, and universities. Universities are probably pretty important, I guess. Huh. So, city average physical environment, something we still need to kind of work on. But other than that, we're pretty good, and we're also out of time. So, let's just take a look real quick. I want to see what the upgrade is. Okay, effect, bonus to security, but that's it. Okay, well, we'll look at that more next time then. However, I want to thank you guys for joining me. I do hope that you enjoyed this episode, and I look forward to seeing you next time.